That's gone.
Okay, is that something I would have to make a check for to notice, or do I just notice that it's gone?
You don't notice like offhand right now anything like about him.
Other than he's taking off all of his armor.
Yeah, mainly like the items that had any type of magical um I guess traits to it, like his
Divine.
yeah, like his I believe it was his mace, his it was a plate, right? And
Yeah, dragon plate.
Breastplate. Breastplate. Yeah.
breastplate, the boots and
Mhm.
the
That should be it.
what was
Three
it?
And
things.
Was it?
Lightbringer.
Well, that was a mace. Yeah.
That was
I
a
was talking
mace,
about.
yeah. Mace. He didn't have the wand of.
Wand of Magic Missile he still has because that doesn't require
Yeah, that's
attunement.
not attuned.
Oh, that's right, it's not tuned. Yeah, right, right. And then maybe we might have jumped the gun there. But that's what it basically is that you lost attunement with these items. But we'll say for Lightbringer, it might be. Let me see. We're discussing this about something. Yeah. You would just have to reattune yourself, and then we'll go from there.
Did we did we happen to bring the +1 longsword that we had from Val?
No, that was stolen by
That was
whoever
stolen.
took the staff, the spider
Yeah,
staff.
that's still missing.
I know.
Right. Yeah, that's still missing, and also the
Could I do an
spider.
insight check to see why he's removing all this stuff? Would that be insight?
It'll be either insight or Arcana is the same check, isn't it?
That's an intelligence check versus a wisdom
Intelligence
check.
is wisdom. Yeah,
Wisdom.
insight is wisdom. Arcana is intelligence.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be more of a Arcana.
Intelligence.
Yeah, it'd be more of an Arcana check. Well, no, you can go ahead do your wisdom check, do your insight.
Of course.
How we do.
I don't know shit. Okay.
Well, you're probably still very exhausted, so it's hard for you to focus on what's going on. Also, you guys remember that you all suffer a. I'm just gonna double check it, but I believe it was -4 to ability
Yeah, you
scores.
said minus. Was it just ability checks or was it?
I
thought
think
you
it was.
said-
I think it was actually scores. Let me just check the. It's based off of the raised dead.
For how long?
-4?
It's one. You can subtract or add one back per long rest. So
Per long
basically
rest,
it takes
yeah.
4 days.
So all of our stats take -4.
It's not. It shouldn't be stats.
No, it's a minus. Yeah, I said correctly. It's a -4 penalty to all attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks. Not to your score, but to your checks.
To the checks. Yeah.
And what is this? What is the reason for this?
Or being resurrected.
Yeah, because coming back from the dead
Okay.
is an ordeal. Yeah, so if you guys had the spell on the PHB,
Even they used the ceremony and all that, because now, from what I understand, Death had us, and then they pulled us back, like a group of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And okay.
They couldn't
okay.
give us a pass and all that?
He's taking it directly from the spell. If you look at the spell in the PHB, that's
side effect,
yeah.
which is
Okay.
the raised dead spell.
Okay.
Resurrection
So
spell.
Yeah.
Well, okay, here's where the timeline's confusing me.
Uh-huh.
Because when we left, before we met Death, we were leaving the mill. And then Death pulled us in and showed us our death. So we hadn't died up until that point.
Right.
Yep.
That's the other thing too. When you guys unlocked that footlocker, there was a jeweled box, and this is what you weren't here for. Was
the red? No, I noticed that the red thing, and we all looked into it. Is that where the whole vision thing comes from? Is that red gem?
Right.
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that scouting mission and stuff like that was a vision that you guys had. Thus, also why you guys also had those other items in there.
Well, not the scouting mission. I'm talking about when Death sent us and showed us our death itself.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't dead before that happened.
No, but what happened basically is we set off. Here's how it goes as a narrative. We set off from the mill, heading towards the mansion or whatever it is, and then it fades to black, and then we wake up and we're in Death's domain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We don't know why we're there, but that was after what happened at the mansion.
Right.
Because
Okay.
what happened was we had to drink the wine. The wine
Right.
unlocked our memories of what happened.
Right.
And then we were dead.
Okay, so basically the last thing I remember from being a conscious living being was.
Oh, you remember the whole thing now,
Right.
after you drank the wine. You
Right, now I remember,
everything
but
up
before
to-
that it would have been just like, it'd be just like if I died, it would be like all of a sudden I was there and all of a sudden I wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then so the loot that we got, how is that working into it then?
Oh, well, that triggered the hallucination or vision.
Of when we went on our scouting mission?
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that never really happened, right?
Nope.
It didn't actually happen, but we got loot from it?
No.
The items existed. You looked into a crystal.
Okay.
Seeing the items and
As
then,
what they were, that's what dictated
That's what-
our
and
mission.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what created the hallucination.
Accusation, yeah.
The shared hallucination.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or vision, or whatever you want to call it, I guess, right?
Right.
Sadly, none of that's appropriate for a rogue, damn it.
Well, I mean, if nobody else, I mean, if anybody else can use the intelligence, because from what I understand, that helm puts your intelligence at 19, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so if anybody else can use that, go for it. If not, I will definitely take that. Because that's great for Arcana checks and
It's a nice
investigation.
too, but yeah.
Yeah.
Saving throw, yeah, even saving throws. I mean, so if nobody else wants that, then my intelligence is 10 right now, so
So's mine.
I'm 19.
We're actually not a very intelligent party.
Right.
Yeah, I'm rocking an 11, so.
Well, my wisdom is 8, so. Well, if
Man.
you've got 8, then I would say you take it, because at least then you're not getting negative modifiers. I mean, it's from a group standpoint, I would rather have somebody not taking a negative than me getting a +3.
No.
Or a +4 or whatever.
We're none of us. I don't think any of us are under 10.
Rin
No,
said he was 8.
No.
No. My
said
lowest
he's
4 is an 11. My strength and my intelligence.
Oh,
My
okay.
wisdom's a 13. I'm doing all right. And
Okay.
if you want it, by all means, go for it. You know.
I mean, yeah. Technically, you don't have anything, so until you get something better, you might as well.
Right, and nothing else in that loot. I can't use the splint mail. I can't use. I mean, I guess
I was
I
gonna
could
ask
use
the
the
question.
club, but
Uh-huh.
Is the splint mail, is that +1 at all or anything, or is just?
Well,
it gives you no disadvantage.
there's
Yeah.
no disadvantage on this.
It's got to be lightweight.
It's light. Yeah, it's lightweight. That's
So
what.
would that negate the need for the 15 strength?
Yeah, that's what we talked about. Like where someone asked about it and said you want to use it, you can even with your less strength. Yeah.
But
Right. Okay.
does it get rid of all of the heavy things? Because if you're not proficient in heavy armor, you can't cast spells, and you have disadvantage on all of your abilities.
Right. Yeah. See that. Yeah. That's another thing I was going to ask too. Was like, how would that affect casting?
I thought that was arcane spells only, not
Nope.
divine.
It's even divine.
You're kidding.
Yep, all spellcasters. If you're not
Well, how do they
proficient,
get around that for the Eldritch Knight?
Well, how do they get around that for plate mail?
the Eldritch Knight gets around it because if you are a first level, well, actually, if you don't take fighter at first level, and you multiclass into fighter, you don't have heavy armor anyway and can't wear it. If you are a first level fighter and go into Eldritch Knight, then you have heavy armor, you're proficient in it anyway, and you don't have to worry about it.
Well, yeah, but like for a cleric, I mean, clerics are they proficient in heavy? Oh wait, never
Nope.
mind. Clerics are proficient. Aren't they proficient in heavy armor?
No, it depends. Life,
On the
war, and Thunder. Thunder clerics. Those ones get bonus proficiency, heavy armor.
Are you sure life doesn't? I thought
Life does. Life does. Those are the
Life.
two that
Oh,
do.
life. Sorry. That was
Well,
Light-
let's say
one.
let's say
light.
let's say that it does negate that. That's why it's an armor that you can actually like
Okay.
wear. Yeah, so it does allow you to still cast your spells. Like it negates all that.
So you don't need to be proficient in heavy armor in order to wear it.
Okay,
Correct.
so it gives you 17 AC.
That's 17. Yep.
Okay, well I have 16 with just regular, so would that help anybody else better than me? I think everybody else has over 17, right?
It depends on what
Nope.
happens with my breastplate. Because if I can't use the breastplate anymore, then I'm down to a 2 armor class. Unless I find some other.
Oh, because we don't
armor.
have any other armor, right? Okay, so no, then wait, Kyrin, right?
Darren.
Kyron. Well, no,
Okay,
Kyron,
well then Kyrin would take the armor then.
Well, he could probably put his armor
you could
back
put your
on.
armor back on. Just got to get reattuned to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so all the items that I think is what we said. Well, all the items doesn't mean that you lose those items, but you can use it. But you just
How
got to
come he has to
yourself.
reattune?
Because it was a system shock.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He became basically another person and therefore fell out of attunement.
Right.
Okay. But you're now a death cleric.
He is now a death cleric, a death domain cleric.
But we don't know
And
that.
we don't know that
I mean,
for sure.
we don't know that.
No.
Okay.
He-
Okay.
until he reveals it, unless
Until he
reveals
reveals it, right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I mean, if nobody else wants the helm, I mean that's what I wanted it in. I wanted to do something different with it, but I'll take it. Would that be something I could have modified later?
Modification is difficult,
Yeah.
but you might be able to find somebody that has something, an NPC somewhere that has something you want and trade
Something
for
different. Right.
it. Or we might
Um,
find something more useful for you, and then you just swap it out and throw that in the
Kitty.
vault.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, now the spiked flail, knockback. What is that? It just causes knockback.
It causes knockback.
Is
Yeah.
there a save on that?
It would be the save of the
user.
The user, yeah.
So if I was a caster, would that be my caster save or my strength? Or would that be my caster DC or my strength DC?
Well, I don't think you'd have proficiency with it.
A flail? No, well,
Yeah.
no, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, okay.
But
Okay,
it would be a strength.
okay. Yeah, I mean, really, the only thing I could think of would be the headband of intellect. I mean, really, I mean, that's about all I could use. So if nobody else wants it, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's
Would I put that
we're all
on
very
armor?
specialized people, so it becomes
Right.
difficult decently.
The only place it would benefit one of us is really if we multi-class into like a wizard.
An
Right.
caster of some kind, yeah.
Does
I'll
it not?
take the
Does
flail.
it give any kind of an AC boost, 1 or anything like that,
No.
No.
or is it just strictly?
No.
No,
Just
it's
what it
directly
was.
what's in the book.
So this is just okay. So let me understand. Okay, so the loot that we pulled off of the rock, we didn't get.
No.
So when we pulled off the beak and the wings and all that, we don't actually. We're not getting that.
Nope.
No.
Damn. All right. All right.
We may meet the rock
I
at
had
some
such
point.
grand plans for that beak. All right, let me. I'm gonna put this under.
Kyron, you said you're gonna take the flail.
Yeah, since I have now proficiency in martial
Martial
weapons.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go ahead and put the helm of intellect under armor, just because,
Okay. It doesn't mean
It's a headband.
or headband. Yeah, sorry, headband. Under intellect. No
Anybody
AC.
taking anything else? Anything?
No.
Well, I think we're technically taking everything. It's
And so
just-
now I just make my
Well,
intelligence 19.
Yes.
Yes.
Just
Yeah, is anybody actually like
make
putting
make
the
a
stuff
note
on?
of what your intelligence is without it, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that on the class. I think it gives me.
Yeah.
No. background. There we go.
What's the flail called? Is there a name or knockback flail?
No name. You can actually name it yourself.
Yeah.
And is it magical plus wise anything?
It's a +1.
+1. Okay.
Plus one. Okay.
So that's not bad, yeah. And you know, well, I was gonna say that as a cleric, he could cast that ever burning spell on it to make it light, but then it'd be always lit up. So I was like, never mind.
That's best cast on something small you can put in your pocket or whatever.
Yeah.
Or even inside of like a small box that you can open and close.
I have a vision of what at some future date, if I ever play someone that it makes sense to do so, I'm going to have a cleric imbue a crown, and I'm going to wear a crown of fire all the time.
There you go.
But it doesn't make sense.
You can do a crown of light.
Well, that's the thing. The description says that specifically it engulfs the object in a fire that does not actually burn, but works like a torch. So it can't be.
That would be pretty cool, dude. If I saw somebody walking around with a burning freaking crown and it wasn't hurting them at all, I would run.
Yeah, that's
Like automatically. That should give you an automatic like crit or like advantage on all freaking intimidation checks.
yeah.
That would be insane, dude.
I actually made that suggestion originally for Talash when Karen became high enough to cast the spell. I think it's second level spell. Because they were running around for the whole time. Karen kept casting light on stuff and
now Karen was the one with the fireball, wasn't he?
He was.
Yes,
Yes.
he was.
But not
I mean, we're
anymore?
talking when we're level 1. Yeah, he doesn't have it now.
Hell yes. Finally, when I let off a fireball, people will recognize.
Fuck you.
They will respect my authority. Sorry, Karen.
Hey! This is
I hope
now.
Katie dies.
You guys can now teamwork.
Now wait a minute. How did Kyren get that fireball though?
That was his domain, light domain.
Yep.
So.
Oh, so he gets something else in place of
Yeah,
it.
he got flipped to death, so he doesn't have that on his list anymore. But now, of the same level, you can go in, fireball the enemies, and then Kyren can resurrect all of them and send them after the enemies. So.
You mean
Oh hell yes.
create dead, right?
Yeah.
Enemy dead.
Enemy dead. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't know that yet, but yeah.
We don't know any of that stuff.
I wonder
Chris,
how
we
a
need-
paladin would feel about that.
Chris, we need a campfire session so we can.
We're supposed to have one pretty soon.
Right.
Yeah.
But we have a freaking half dragon out there right now.
So now we're alive, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We're back into the real world.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would, and I don't want to bog down what we're doing tonight, but I am seriously trying to contact the voice, because at this point Agar is pretty upset that whoever this voice is has been lying to him, or at least maybe not necessarily lying to him, but deceiving him. And the fact that this is the same voice that Agar thinks is talking to Katie, he has got a serious problem with this.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, regain your strength first, my friend.
Right, I know.
good
I
for
think I was
anyone.
down to like 0 hit points. What the
Not
hell?
just that, but we're at like -4s with our levels of exhaustion. We
Oh,
need
right.
rest.
Right.
So I think we're all going to be taking rest in the nest here.
And that's every
No.
8 hours we can get 1 point back.
Every full
Takes
rest.
Every full rest.
So we
24
need
hours.
So basically, it's
4
4
days.
4 days.
Four full days.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my. Well, I don't really think that it's wise to go anywhere.
Well, currently, right now, if you, I mean, you say you watched the podcast, right? So
Right. I did catch most of it. Yeah.
Do you have
So-
any buffs you can cast on me right now?
Do I have any what?
Buffs of any kind that you can cast on me?
I don't. Well, I'm looking to see if I have anything, but I really don't think I do.
I would
got
still want Kyrin's bless. I would like.
I've got
bless
True
from
Strike
Kyrin.
and I've got Blade Ward. That's about the only 2 buffs.
That only works for you.
No, with my meta magic I can make it affect somebody else.
Oh well,
That's
yeah,
kind
but
of cool.
yeah, I suppose that would be first strike would have a chance, but
Warding Wind. Let me make sure I got my meta magic right. I might have that wrong because I had my stuff really messed up.
if you
No, I don't have that one yet. I won't get that one. That's the next one I'm taking. And then what it does is anything that becomes touch becomes arranged.
Oh,
And then that way, if it's self
I
or
thought
touch,
I thought you were gonna
then
the
I
next
can
one
make
you
it
were gonna
somebody
take
else.
was the safe zone.
Yeah, but I mean, really, the only AOE I have is Fireball, and I mean, you guys pretty much know when those are coming, so I'm not gonna cast a Fireball if there's people around.
Okay.
And I think I have.
Anyway.
Let me think. What's that,
Excuse me.
level 3 or 4? 3. I have another level 3 spell that I could actually use that would be, and actually that one it says touch. So if I took the meta magic, I could actually turn it into range, and then I could turn anybody's arrows within I think 30 feet. I can turn them into flame arrows.
Mm-hmm.
So Fireball is not necessarily always the go-to, but
Yeah.
definitely helps.
Husky. Given the fact that I'm at a severe disadvantage and I'm going to be fighting this guy one-on-one, does that grant me inspiration since it's detrimental to my character?
Who are you fighting one-on-one?
There's a half dragon or something.
Yeah, there's a half dragon that he's about to
Duel?
Yeah,
duel. Yes, because there's basically a fairly large army with prisoners, and they gave us the, send out your champion, and I will fight them for their freedom. So
Yes.
that's what gets to go on right now.
And they're saying that nobody else is allowed to jump in, and none of his forces will jump in also.
Yeah,
That's correct.
And you guys believed him?
He gave his word of honor.
There's innocence involved, and so I have to try.
Right. Hold on. Let me think. Let me look and see if there is anything I can buff you with before you head out there.
Hey, Chris, quick question for you, man. Can I give him my Ring of Protection, or does he have to attune to it?
That would be a tune, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let Chris answer that because he's the DM.
Well, I mean, does it require attunement though?
Well, that's why I asked. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it does, but it's up to Chris. Yeah.
No, you can go ahead.
No
and
rings. I don't know.
Yeah, does it?
I mean, I'm whenever I play, I don't dig into the
think they
games
do.
guide or the monster manual or any of that. So,
Right. No, we'll say. I mean, we'll say for instance, is this like any items that you trade with Andal, it will give him whatever benefit it gave you, so you wouldn't have to attune to it.
nice.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm going to hand it to him and say, wear this during your battle. +1 to your armor class, +1 all saves,
Nice.
including death saves.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I won't be needing that because that would be.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, hold on. Can I do the same thing?
What are you gonna give him?
I don't know. Let me see what I have. Katie has my longbow. I have an extra potion of healing if you want it.
That's okay. I have healing. You have.
I don't think I have any good weapons. I've got Rin's short sword. Is that anything special?
Nope.
No.
Just standard short sword.
Okay, let me look at my spells, see if I can buff you. I think most of my buffs are just for 1 round, though. 1 round.
Yeah, put a little bit of that on Rindelthar, since he said that he's coming out with me as one of the blesses. And if things go hairy, maybe.
But it's only for 1 round.
Oh no, I was talking to Karen. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, here was the other thing, and this one I know did not need to be attuned. He was going to borrow my Plus 1 Dragonbane Rapier.
I do have that. I already looked at that one.
Yeah, he doesn't have to tune that, right?
Yeah.
I can give you a quiver full of flame arrows.
I don't have a bow.
I think it's going to be melee combat, though.
Stab him with it.
Yeah, that's. Well, I think actually the rapier that Rin gave me is going to be pretty
plenty
decent.
stabby. Yeah, it's serrated along the edge. It's primarily piercing weapon, but you stab in when you draw it out. The serrations like carve out an extra wide slash.
Yeah.
And I forgot it gives it plus something to dragon.
Yeah, you said it was
plus 3d6 against Dragonkin.
Yeah.
Well, shit. If they want a champion, just let me go out there. I got 2 fireballs. That'll solve this problem real quick.
Well, you know,
I don't have anything. I don't think I have anything I can give you, bud.
Yeah.
No buffs or anything like that, anyways. Can he borrow my Helm of Intellect, or
no? Well, that
takes attunement, right?
Yeah, that one does, I think.
Right. Okay.
So, really, the ring protection doesn't require attunement?
I don't think they do. I'm looking. I'm trying to find it. I can't find it.
Hey, guys,
anyway,
Chris said it doesn't, so let it go.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Okay.
Come on.
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Sorry, my bad.
I'm looking for future.
We'll say for this instant, for this moment, it doesn't require attunement.
Okay.
Right.
Well, because ever since you got that ring, I was like, I want that.
Yeah, that was the only item I had for the longest time. So.
I know, but as a frontline fighter, I was like, give me that. I want more AC. I want all the AC. Give me all of it.
I've got plenty of frontline fighting right along with you.
I know. But as a character, as a person who wants to keep my character alive.
Yeah.
I want all the ACs. All of it. I want the ring. I want the cloak. I want
What cloak? There's a cloak.
There's a cloak of protection too. Yeah, that does the same thing. Does the exact same thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want that kind of cloak. I want a cloak of displacement so bad it hurts.
We know.
You can have the ring in that case, man.
Maybe we'll find a displacer beast at some point, and you'll be able to take its hide somewhere.
Ooh. Don't get me started.
Okay.
Hey, Brookar Power Fist, we need you.
Yeah. I don't have anything.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I wish I was a support mage, but I'm not.
Yeah. The bless and for purposes, I asked for the bless just as I left, so I'm walking to the field.
Right. So right when we left, you were about they were opening the sally port for you. So, and I believe the rest of you were on the parapet, overlooking. Or so, well, yeah. Well, here you go. You guys go ahead and move your tokens about where you would be. That's a little too close.
Yeah. Who is allowed to? How close? Well, okay. That's my question. Is
I'm going out. So.
Yeah, I'm not staying. I mean, I'm not staying inside the fort.
Right. Well, let's say like we're. I don't know if you guys can.
I mean, I'm going to be as close to him as I can because honestly, I don't believe that they're going to let.
Where's the rest of the people? I mean, how far are the prisoners from him, and then how many of the enemies are there?
Let's just say there's like a semicircle. I'm just drawing a semicircle.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so there's like a semicircle around here. Okay. We'll say that let me just choose a different color. Let me choose a different color. We'll say that well, this is like a mixture of kobolds and cultists and mercenaries, stuff like that. But I mean, it's pretty. We'll say it could be like 30 men deep, going back. So it's a relatively large group.
So okay, just so I know, you're saying from the front line it goes 30 men back.
Yeah, we'll say
all the way across.
Yeah, it'll be something like that.
Okay. So yeah, that's why.
Right, well, something like that, and we'll say that these X's right here. This is the sister of Linene, because remember she yelled out, crying, "Oh, that's my sister!" Right, and then the little 2 X's here are the little.
I have Sahagin Fang. Are those poisonous at all?
Sahagin Fang
Yeah.
From the ship?
from the ship.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know if it's poisonous, and if you were to find out like through some check, you would still need some time to utilize it into some type of weapon. In other words, you won't have enough time to. It can't be something that he just throws at them and then it gets some poison or anything like that.
Right. Okay. I am actually going to pop my potion of invisibility.
You're gonna pop your potion
before you left, or?
Oh yeah, before. Well, how long does it last?
I don't know.
8
Is it
hours
an
or
hour?
something? I don't know.
Okay. Well, then plenty of time. Yeah. No, I'm gonna pop it before I even leave the castle proper or whatever.
right?
And then I'm actually going to. Oh shit! Rolls too fast. Hold on. Yeah, I want to be right there.
You're gonna try to make your way over there.
I'm invisible though.
Right. I'm still gonna require you to make some stealth checks because either like your foot, you'll still make sound.
Right. Okay. So. Wait. So we know that he's going out to face these guys.
Oh yeah.
Guy.
Okay,
Guy,
so-
guy.
Or this
one.
guy. So
Yeah.
I would have plenty of time if I wanted to skirt around the long way to where there was no possible chance of them.
Not that much time. No.
Not that much time. Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay. Well, I still want to go invisible,
Okay.
and before I even leave the castle proper, and then, wait. Does anybody else have a potion of invisibility?
Yeah, I do.
Do those work on mounts?
Yeah, but you're not getting it.
Well,
For a mount.
If I was invisible and I was sitting on a mount when I drank it, would it make the mount invisible?
No.
I don't think
No.
so.
It's just
No.
it's just me and my
It's just
person.
you.
or-
Yeah.
Could I
You
give
would-
half to me and half to the horse?
then you both
Nice
fade
try.
a little
Okay.
bit.
Okay. Sorry. I'm just trying to think outside the box here, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go invisible and I'm gonna attempt to go come around on the backside.
Okay.
Now, as far as this group goes, this is the group right here. This is it.
yeah,
yeah.
but it's a relatively large group.
Well,
Right.
and they are taking up a lot more space than that. Just so you know.
Right. I want to probably stay. Hang on, let me look. I think it's 120 feet, but we'll see. Probably not quite that much.
Hey, Steve, it only lasts for up to 1 hour, and
Yeah,
it's
well,
concentration. Although with a potion, I don't think you have to
Potion
concentrate
of
on it.
invisibility. I don't think that matters, does it?
It's just 1 hour. It duplicates the spell.
Yeah, it's just 1
Yeah.
hour, but there's no concentration, right?
Yeah,
No,
but you remember,
it's-
if you attack, you become visible.
Right. Right. Oh yeah. No,
Or
I'm
cast
aware
a
of that.
spell.
Right.
So hang on a second. So
Uh-huh.
way back when I had when I was making potions,
Uh-huh.
I have one potion of healing, one potion of greater healing, and one potion of superior healing, plus
Okay.
one potion of fire breath that I
Uh-huh.
can get all to Andal.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fire breath, sure, I'll take that one. I still have 2 healing. I'm hoping this fight won't take too long.
Right. Well, I mean, as you coming out and everybody's coming, I guess setting up to where they're gonna be, we call it. Wait, did you guys find out who he was, or is that still? Yeah.
Not exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Well.
It's sort of an announcement that he issued the challenge.
Right.
I thought he might have said his name, but I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I think he did. No, he did not announce his name. But anyway, you still you still don't know what the terms of the fight is, other than he's asking for a champion. So when you go out there, he'll probably set the terms, or
Okay.
well, actually, yeah. So I mean, you're about to come out the gate. Is there anything else that you were going to take, like any more buffs or anything that from other people?
I think that's about it for now. I don't think anyone can really do much. Although I probably would, as I get the bless, probably swig the potion of fire breath, because that lasts up to an hour or three breaths, right?
Fire breath. So let me look.
So that
I'm
sounds
looking
right.
it up.
It's
Yeah.
been like a long time since I.
Yeah.
looked
I'll go ahead and look that up as you guys are gonna. But go ahead. So you're gonna go ahead and take that, and I'm pretty sure it stays with you until you actually use the thing.
Fire 3 times or 1 hour.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, so before I use my potion of invisibility, would you like my potion of invisibility?
No, because he's not going to challenge an invisible foe.
Well, no, but you could pop it in the middle of it and.
Oh, I see. No.
I don't know. I guess it's metagaming. Sorry. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop my potion of invisibility. I'm gonna head to the north, and I'm gonna be hiding right behind this building, whatever it is, right here.
All right. So we'll say this: when you're gonna take the potion right now, but you're still behind the inside the keep. So
Right.
as part of the initiative, we'll go ahead and do your movement as this is going on, and then you're gonna be given checks and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay. Do I get advantage because it is a potion, though? Because it doesn't say there's any kind of. I mean, on the potion itself, it doesn't say there's any kind of checks or anything involved. It just says you're invisible.
Well, we'll find out as this is going on what checks.
Okay.
will be involved.
Okay.
So is everybody
Kick his ass, Kyrian. Or no, Andal. Andal?
Yep.
Kick his ass, Andal.
Is everybody where they want to be before Andal sits out?
Yeah, I'm gonna be right at the front of the gate, so wherever that is.
Yeah.
I don't want them to see me if I take the potion.
Okay, we'll say that you're down in the courtyard behind the Sally port, and you take the potion.
Like I want to be right at the door. Yeah.
Say Telesh is right here on the parapet looking over. Rana is probably somewhere in the courtyard.
Rana does not exist right now.
Oh, Rana doesn't exist right now. All right, so
Yes.
Well, it does exist, but in the Fey plane.
In the plane. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's Katie's eagle?
Katie's eagle.
Yeah.
We ate it for dinner.
Damn it. Damn it.
Wait a minute, Steve. How long has she had an eagle?
Well, we haven't decided yet. We haven't picked a familiar yet.
Oh, all right. Well, wait a
Still
minute.
waiting.
Familiar. I thought she was a ranger.
Animal companion.
Or, no,
All
she's an animal companion. Sorry, not a familiar.
Gotcha.
Right. So
I ever get a wolf?
Well, I'd take a wolf, but he won't give it to me. But
Oh.
well, it's her technically. So it's up to her. I don't want to play her. That was just part of my backstory. It was never meant for me to play her.
Yeah.
So, as you guys come out of the Sally port, accompanying Andal, you see this what looks like a dragonborn creature. It's like he was probably probably stretching or something. He was crouching, probably doing some calisthenic stretches. And as you're coming out, he stands up, and you realize, I guess the proudness of this creature. He's relatively tall, taller than Telesh, in a sense. And though you can give me a nature check since you're a lot closer, you're starting to size this guy up.
Yeah, that's what I thought. We have negative.
Wow, -1.
Yeah, well, I have a -4, and I have a plus. I have no positives to that.
Wow. Okay. Right. So this is the first of its kind that you've ever faced
groggy.
before.
Come on, I'm groggy.
That too. And as you're approaching, I guess, like the center of this so-called ring, you hear this creature say, "Well, I'm gonna try to make the voice of this kid. I thought it was really bad, but anyway." Also too, guys, I apologize if I sound like I'm yelling or something, because I have like a slight ear infection in my left ear, but whatever. So as you approach, you hear him say, "Oh, so you're the champion."
I am as much of a champion as we can muster at the moment.
Indeed.
Such confidence. I whispered to him.
Hey, I'm trying to make him lower his guard here.
And then he turns to the kobolds who are holding the prisoners over here, right? And he says, "As agreed, to the one who falls first be the victor. But I shall release prisoners either way. And to show that I am a person of honor," he waves his hand. It's kind of like do some type of somatics, some type of signage or cant to his kobold brood, and they release the children.
Okay.
So the children are released.
Okay.
And first thing they went towards you.
Is Katie in this group of captives? Is this the guy that kidnapped Katie, or is that still other stuff?
You do not know. You guys haven't done an investigation at the estate. Yeah. From what you last know is that she was with Sergeant Markguth in that search party, and you don't know what happened to her except that maybe you might have seen some drag marks. So you guys are assuming that she was captured by the.
But I don't actually see her in the group.
No. No.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if I could make a spot check to see if she's kind of held somewhere in this throng of soldiers.
Right, that's what I was just going to say too.
And
then as far as like, Agar had 0 hit points, so
you're fully restored.
And then all my spell slots too?
Nope, no spell slots, none of that.
Or whatever? None at all.
Just what you had from the last.
Okay, just what I had. Okay,
Yeah.
Then we're good.
Right. So he releases the kobolds to release the children, and then he says, "Now, as this bout begins, no one is to interfere.
Agreed.
And if you do, you probably know the consequences." And he turns his head towards the kobolds that are holding prisoner. He chuckles a little bit, and then those kobolds, they start chuckling a little bit. And there was one kobold in that group that's holding the prisoner, and he's like taunting her with his spear, and he turns towards you and he says, "Hold 1 minute," and he walks over to this kobold, and you see him brandish his long sword, but it was so quick of a strike. It was like all in one motion. He takes it out, strikes this kobold, and then resheaths the sword in one quick motion. And that kobold that was taunting the prisoners now laying dead. And the rest of the kobolds and the people on that side are like, "Whoa, okay, we better not mess around with this prisoner."
Mm-hmm. And that was a kobold that did it?
No, that was him that did it.
Oh. Who's him?
The guy that we're looking at.
Oh, him. Oh, my bad.
He slew the kobold that was taunting the woman.
Yeah.
Is there anything special about the woman?
That's Linene Swift's sister, because you heard her yell out over the parapet. She's like, "That's my sister."
Okay, and then you said these are like 30 deed?
Yep.
So there's 200-300 kobolds?
Mm-hmm.
It's a mixture of mercenaries.
Well, 200 or 300 people?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, son of a bitch. Fireball, damn it. All right. Sorry, guys, I had a grand plan, but go for it. Andal, whoop his butt.
I'm going to try, at least.
Can I give him my inspiration?
When needed.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, consider my inspiration yours.
Right. So after he slews his kobold, he does one of those samurai tricks where they flick the sword to take the blood off, and then he resheaths it back in his scabbard.
What are his weapons? What is he wearing?
What you see when he has a long sword.
Okay.
And probably strapped on his back, he has a spear.
A spear. Okay.
How is the rest of the
shield or
group
anything?
equipped?
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
No shield.
No shield. Okay.
How does the group overall look? Are they all well equipped, or are they ragtag?
Oh, these are like who you've seen as part of the raiding party. So it's a mixture of ragtags and everything. But yeah.
Could we make the assumption that this is basically the rest of the raiding party that was in the town?
It's safe to assume that, yeah.
Okay.
Or what's left, yeah. Also, the time of day it's about 4, hitting about 5 o'clock, so the sun is already rising.
Okay.
For this night. So after he slays that kobold, he turns around and he says something in Draconic within earshot. I don't know if any of you can speak Draconic, because I know Talash can, but I don't know if the rest of you can.
Yes.
Argoin can, but you're behind the thingy,
Yeah,
aren't you?
you won't be able to hear.
Oh no, you're moving. You're moving.
No, I'm not behind it. I've already popped my potion. I'm standing off to the side outside.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess that's the wrong spot for me to be in. Sorry. I'm like outside the gate, but I'm invisible.
Okay. Well, what you hear from within earshot, he says something like, if anybody stands out of line again, he won't think twice about slaying them. Yes. Yes. You could have applied poison to it.
Is there any? Can I speak? I think it's Rindlethar.
Huh?
Is he close enough that I could speak to him without everybody else hearing me?
It's possible. I would have to ask you to do a stealth check.
Right. Yeah, I don't think that's information that they probably need to know. I think they're pretty well aware of it. Okay. No, we're good. Go ahead.
All right. So
I'm working, but as this is, I want to work my way up to that building.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So let me know whenever I can do that.
You can give me a nature check as you're probably coming around. You're probably sizing this guy up. Argwin.
Okay. Nature.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now you gave me the helm. Have I attuned to that yet, or no?
You can use that. Yeah.
Okay. Let me make sure it's on here. Okay. Skills.
So it's a plus. I believe you put it +4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. As you're coming out and you look up and you look at this, probably as you're about to say something to Rindlethar, you realize that what Ando's facing is not a dragonborn, but more of a half dragon.
Half dragon meaning dragon and
whatever.
Whatever. Whatever is part of.
Well, I mean, dragonborn they're kind of half dragon. So what do you mean by half dragon? Do I know enough? I guess a 15 is that enough? I don't know what you mean by half dragon, because dragonborn are half dragon.
Right. Well, what you know enough that this is a little more. If you're gonna say like blood, yeah, this has more dragon blood than a dragon. I don't know if that makes sense.
More dragon than other.
Yeah, more dragon than other. Because they usually call dragonborns like half mutant or something.
Can I do a dragon check?
Sure. Well, I mean, you do notice already. Aside from the purple robes that he's wearing, his scales are blue, so you know he's of that dragon family, the blue dragon.
I don't know if I get advantage on those ones or not. Hold on. I think it just gives me the.
Chris, is he wearing armor at all?
He seems to be wearing. It looks like. Hold on a second, because I actually had it here. I was gonna say splint. Yeah, he looks like he's wearing a mixture of splint and leather armor.
I don't think it does.
What were you trying to do?
I think I might get advantage on those dragon checks. Let me hold on.
To interact with dragons, you get advantage.
Right. Right. So yeah, any kind of check with a dragon.
No,
so
not
I would
any kind of
actually
check.
be a 23, wouldn't it?
No, not any kind of check. You get to talk.
Just
to
only
them.
when I'm actually interacting. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
Your ability says under the dragon.
That's what I was.
Charisma.
For some reason I don't have that on here, but I was trying to find the.
It's charisma, persuasion, and charisma, something else. Let's see.
Right.
I think I just opened almost right to the page.
Okay. But I do know that this is definitely not dragon. Well, the picture has a tail. Does he have a tail?
Yes. So it is exactly.
So he's not dragonborn.
No. He's not dragonborn. He is a half dragon.
Half dragon.
Okay. Yeah, I've got to take the risk. I'm gonna whisper to. I'm gonna try and signal to Rindlethar as quietly as I can. Actually, well, I don't know. Would it be worth it to walk over to you and then try to whisper, or would it be just better to whisper? Well, no, that's never mind. I'm gonna try and let Rindlethar know that this is not. This is definitely above average, and to take extreme caution.
Okay, so give me.
And hopefully he can pass that on to, because Rindlethar is the one that went out with Andal to be his.
Right. So give me a stealth check with advantage.
Okay.
Right.
Wow, you're sneaky.
Not really.
On my perception check, I actually crit it.
Fuck me. All right.
So as you're whispering, in a flash, which you guys were totally taken by surprise. Whereabout are you? You're like right here, or where you are?
Wherever the gates for the front door. I was outside, but just like there'd be a side parapet or something, to reinforce the front entryway.
Right.
I was kind of tucked off behind that.
Right. So I
could still see, but I had like 3/4 cover.
Right. So in a single motion, you see this half dragon grab the spear behind him and toss it in your direction, Argowin. It strikes the wall behind you, but it was relatively close. Like it gave you like a close shave, and all you guys are like, "Whoa!" And then you hear him say, "That is your warning. Next time, I will not hesitate."
All I did was talk, though.
Oh.
Right. So, and then after that, he brandishes his long sword, and then you see him. He does like.
But he just threw his spear at me.
He threw his spear at you.
Fucking A, there you go, Andal. He can't throw nothing at you now. There you go. I am going to now continue. I'm going to try and sneak the fuck out, away from this, and get up behind that building up here, like I was saying.
Okay.
Sorry, I tried to help, but it didn't work. So, at least he threw his spear at me.
Right. So he does a little flourish with his long sword, and he does like a salute to you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I will actually say you have shown honor so far. I hope it remains, and I see them back.
We will expect you to hold to the terms, sir.
Right.
I have no weapons in hand. I'm just out there as a second, I think, along with Kyrin. But
right. And he slightly nods in your direction with the thought, like agreeing, like I will keep my word, but he doesn't say anything.
I'll step back.
And so
put my back to the wall.
So go ahead and roll initiative, Andal, and actually I'm going to ask Argowin also to roll initiatives. This is basically when you be making your way back there.
Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen there. Because you get a -4 on your initiative as well.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm only a 10. I guess I need to fix that then, right?
On your sheet.
Put -10.
On the bonus
it's temporary.
penalties, yeah.
On the bonus, yeah.
On there, ones on the melee, ranged, spellcasting, saves, and ability checks, you have to put a -4 on all of those. And then they're automatically
just on the attacks.
On attack, yeah. On attack, on the melee attack, ranged attack, spellcasting attack, save, and ability check. We put -4.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that's the state I'm in right now while I'm trying to fight.
Right, so I'll just change it for you.
Okay, no, I got it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 10. Sorry, never mind. Go ahead. Okay, so apparently I missed all this when I was watching the end of the broadcast. How is it that these guys are challenging you? Where did they come from? I thought last you guys were dividing up loot, and then you were talking about the guard.
Right. So as they're dividing up the loot and stuff like that, they hear a challenge being called out by this creature.
Mhm.
He calls out. He calls them out, saying that send out your champion, and as a trade, he'll release these prisoners.
And he had the huge gathered force behind him.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I wasn't here because Edgar would have been all on that shit. But Agar knows that he's blue.
You know that he's of the blue chrome. Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't. All I did was try to say something last time, and he threw a fucking spear at me. So.
Well,
yeah.
he did crit on his perception.
Well,
so
no, I know that, but I'm just saying, like, I really think that that's pertinent information that. But I really don't want to get hit with a spear. Well, I guess he can't throw anything else now. He can't. Well, do I see any other projectiles?
You might get a kobold thrown at you.
Right. Well, I guess I should back off while I'm good. We don't want 300 whatever coming at me. Okay.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to sneak up north though.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I would like to get some kind of flanking position.
Okay, so we'll do that when it comes to your initiative. So, so I got initiative. So,
sorry. Go ahead.
as he flourishes his longsword, and you're probably at after you just saluted, you're at the ready stance.
Mm-hmm.
You're taken by surprise at how agile this half dragon is. I mean, given he's more or less big or bigger than Talash. Well, I mean, even Talash is quick on his feet.
Oh yeah,
he's a muff, right. So, but yes, he almost like like I said, it's. Because I'm thinking of this guy like he fights like almost like a samurai. So there's like a lot of flash movement, quick movement as he goes on. But then in a quick motion, he charges you, and he attacks you with his long sword. If I had it up here, right? So let's see. So he actually is going to attack you twice with his, not longsword, it's a great sword, sorry. Great sword.
Oh, it's a great sword? Okay.
Yeah, it's a great sword.
That's a little different.
Yeah, a little different. Okay, so let's go ahead.
No shield though, that's good.
For the invisibility, it says the effect ends early if you attack or cast a spell. Is that an attack spell or any spell?
Any spell.
Any spell.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so, and one.
Damn Wizards of the Coast. They need more loopholes.
Right. So he first thrusts his great sword, and then as you dodge to one side, he counters back with a it looks like a backswing, but you're able to duck underneath it. So his attacks missed, and you see him raise an eyebrow like, "Oh, this might be a formidable foe." All right, so gonna move to Argywin. So are you gonna go ahead and move to wherever you're gonna go to?
Yeah, I would like to move up to here. Eventually I'll get there, but that's where I want to go.
So go ahead and...
If it would... Hold on, let me do some measurements here real quick. So since it's my turn, can I get my action and then my dash?
Your action and your dash. Yeah, it's just like normal.
So double movement, and then can I use my bonus
hang on,
action?
dash counts as an action.
Action, yeah, that would be your action.
Oh, right. Okay, so but there's a mechanic in here where you can run.
Yeah, that's the dash.
That's the action. Yeah, that's the dash.
That's the dash. Okay, so I have 30 movements. So the most I can go is 60.
Yep.
Mhm.
Right. Okay. Yeah, but I want to do it in a roundabout way that's not obvious, and like I'm not going to obviously go through tall grass or.
Right. Well,
gonna...
we'll say this: if you just move your normal speed, you'll have advantage. But if you dash, you will lose your advantage.
Okay, so if I only go 30 feet, I'll have advantage. But if I go ahead and dash, then I'll lose the advantage.
Yes.
All right, let me make some measurements here. That line represents pretty accurately where the edge of the group of people are?
Pretty accurate, yeah.
Okay.
Don't do anything rash.
No, I'm trying not to. I'm going to move straight up this way.
Okay.
And that
So
way
go
I'm
ahead.
not going any closer to them. And then you need a stealth check?
Yeah,
Or
stealth
you
check
need
at
that first?
advantage. Either way, you end up there anyway. So just give me your
Okay.
stealth check with advantage since you just moved your speed.
Oh my god, what is my stealth? Of course.
All right.
I don't know which one was first. Okay, 13 is shit.
Well, we'll do it with advantage. It's fine.
14.
Yeah,
Wait a
you're
minute,
able.
something's not right with that because
Why?
You have a -4.
oh, -4.
Yeah,
Never
The
mind.
penalties
Never
are
mind.
auto
Yep.
calculated.
Right. Gosh darn.
Yeah, I know.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay. So you
Handle.
actually
Can I
actually
give
rolled
him
a
2 inspiration?
9 and a 1, right?
No,
Um,
no, no, it's in there. 13 is the number.
Oh, 13 is
That's
the
why I
number.
was like, wait a minute, I rolled a 4.
Oh yeah, it is in there. Yeah, it is in there. Well,
No, it's
that-
in there.
okay. So
13.
yeah, so as you were making your way down that way, the group of people or whatever that on that side, there's a few of them that look in your direction, and then every time that happens, you stop, and then they slowly turn back towards the fight. So you successfully got to that spot without being discovered.
Okay.
Okay, and then with that, we'll move on to Andal.
Thank you.
Okay.
Come on, Andal.
Well, I think we're in melee combat now, right?
Yeah, so yeah, basically you're within 5 feet of each other.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna start with what I usually start with, and that is a shield shove. 11 is.
At least it wasn't the 7.
Yeah, I know.
Is that with bless?
Doesn't look like it.
Because you roll a d4.
Yes,
for a
yes, actually it is.
Is it?
Yeah, because I put that in
Your bonus.
my
Yeah.
abilities.
Oh, okay.
Wait a second.
No, I don't see it there.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's not
see it
showing
on
up in there.
Yeah, it's not in there. So we'll just say it's a 13.
Well, no, you have to roll.
It's a D4.
One
It's a
D4.
d4.
Oh, it's a D4, right?
Shit.
Oh,
Shit. Really?
Yeah, Chris, 13 sounds good.
13's good.
It's Friday the 13th. Roll 27 fun with us.
Well, when you bring up your what are you trying to do? You're trying to knock them down? Is that what you're trying to do?
Well, yeah, I'm trying to knock him off balance. Yeah.
Okay, trying to knock them off balance. Okay. So, so you rolled a 11, right? And
12.
Oh, 12. Okay, so
Yeah, I'm gonna fix it right now.
right. So he actually got an 11.
He did? Oh.
Yeah, he got an
That
11.
one did help. Woo, thanks, Karen.
Well, we're not gonna say that he gets knocked off balance, but he's not. I'm not gonna say that he's prone, but we're gonna say that your next attack will give you advantage.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
kind of the same thing because he's
Yeah,
not.
yeah. It's yeah. And just so I understand this correctly, do I take him to mean fall, as in who falls down, or do I actually mean death? Does he mean death?
Oh, so one falls.
Yeah.
No, that's all he said was till
Okay.
one falls. So it doesn't
Okay.
necessarily mean. Well, you'll find out, I
How
guess.
about a crit?
Wow.
So did he?
Fantastic, but
Holy crap. That's a clutch roll if I ever saw one.
wow, that's a 30. That's 35.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is 35.
Can Igar do a fist pump without a stealth check?
You're about to do a motion like I can't. Go ahead and give me a D20 too.
Thank you, Rokar Power Fist. Rin says quietly under his breath.
Right.
And Timora. Oh
Okay.
man, that's good.
Oh wow, really? This is actually pretty good. So, you after his miss, you find an opportune spot where you bring up your shield and you're trying to, like you said, you're trying to knock him off balance. You successfully did that, and I believe he takes 5 points of piercing damage too. So it's a total of
Yeah.
40. Okay. So when you knocked him off balance and then you strike back with the Drake Thorn, Right, and as when you strike back with Drake Thorn, let's say you slash him, you probably catch him on his over his right shoulder, and then you draw the blade back. And as you draw the blade back, it crosses the top of his hand, and because of the serrated teeth, he also takes what is it? He also takes an additional what's the normal damage on the rapier? 1d6 or
1d8.
1d8, yeah.
Okay, so just give me another damage of 1d8. Wow. Okay, so that's 6. And as the sword scrapes over the back of his hand, you see him drop his great sword.
Nice.
And it tumbles 1d. Oh, hold on a second. Let me do this right. It's 1d10. Okay, so it's still within the range. It basically it falls and it clatters away around 10 to 12 feet away from him, so that he's gonna have to just move to another square just to pick it up.
Okay.
But yeah, so at this current moment he is disarmed.
Okay. And then do I still have advantage on the next attack, or
It was for that, just for that attack.
the one attack? Okay.
Mhm. So that's
Well.
total 46. Wow.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Fantastic. Man. Whoa.
Man.
Yeah, that was a clutch hit, that first one. I think even with using advantage and all that, neither one of these are going to hit, even with the bless.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I mean,
Bless has
is
every attack.
in there for
Plus,
this.
yeah, you got an extra D4, don't you?
Yeah. It's in there
Yeah.
already, right? Yeah, it's in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So after you draw the blade back, you try to slash it at him again, and then he does a tuck and roll tumble
Okay.
out of your attack. But yeah, man. Whew. Yeah, and you can see that his hand is starting to bleed profusely from where you dragged the serrated blade off,
Mm-hmm.
and he snarls at you. And then with that, we're gonna move to his move. So as he tumbles and ducks under your attack, he will say he just moves to about like right here, picks up his sword,
Mm-hmm.
and he does, as he's crouched in that position, he does like a 180 degree turn, basically trying to almost like a hindsight strike
Mm-hmm.
as he's coming out of the roll.
Spinning strike, yeah.
Yeah. So that's 1. And your AC again is 21?
Nope. Thanks to the rings, 22.
Oh, it's 22. Okay. Right. So his first strike, when he strikes, you were able to bring your shield down, and you hear a crank, and then he tries to strike again, and you're able to dash back in a sense. Basically, his other slash goes wide.
Okay.
And now he's like grunting in frustration. He's like, "Sweet, I've underestimated you." And we'll move on to Arguin. Are you still moving?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm invisible right now. If I were to go back and pick up his spear, would it become invisible because I'm now holding it?
No.
No? Okay. Then yeah, I'm going to keep moving.
Only things that you can pick up and tuck, like, within your clothing. Spear's
Yeah.
too big. Like, if you picked up a ring or a gem or something.
Then that would be good. They would see me
Right.
pick that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
30 feet.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, give me a stealth check with advantage.
Check with advantage. Come on, big numbers. Oh, God.
Right. Well, I mean, given the distance that you're creating between you and this group, I mean, there are a few that look back at your way, but they're just totally focused on the fight, because especially what just happened.
It's quite a spectacle, I'm sure.
Right.
Blood flying and all
Right.
that.
When you get to that position, I need you to give me another perception check.
The random one or just a regular one?
Go ahead. Actually, give me just a regular one. That's fine. Not the random one. The regular one's fine.
Oh man, damn it! -4. I saw an 18. I was like, yeah.
Right. But even as you're entering the towns, let's say the town center, or the town square, as it so to speak, you can actually see what you probably saw before, which actually looks familiar. Like off in the distance, we'll say like right here between the two fires, you see the same guards with the spear. And you see like another large group. You're not sure if it's as big as the one that's in front of the keep, but there seems to be another group heading in that direction. But what you do notice is that there are spearmen, and they have, we'll say, like purple tunics that are tied around their spear, almost like kind of like a flag kind of thing. And you see about maybe 5 of them at the moment, kind of like doing like a procession towards where you're looking at.
Chris, are you talking they have banners on their spears?
It's almost looks like banners, yeah.
Okay.
That's what Arguin sees. And then with that, we'll move back to...
How many people holding banners?
So far, you see 5 that's coming into view.
But I also see 2 spearmen like the guy he's fighting?
No.
No, I didn't see the...
You remember when they were fighting, when you were fighting the gladiator?
Right.
But before that fight, you saw was like a leader that was surrounded by guardsmen that had spears.
Right.
You're seeing those same type of spears.
But I can't see past the 5 that are carrying the flag banner spear things.
Right, yeah, they're a little bit off a distance, so you can actually make the numbers of like how many heads. But you notice that there are 5 spears, but you don't know if there's how many men there are in front of them and how many men are behind.
Okay, is there anything where I'm at by that building? Is there anything I can duck behind? I mean, yes, I'm invisible, but I mean, is there anything I can duck behind to give me a little bit better cover, but still a good vantage?
You can. Well, yeah, you can try.
Barrels or anything?
There are some barrels, but it'll bring you closer to them in a sense. Like there's like some barrels here and here. You can try climbing, or you can even try getting into the house.
Can I do a perception check just to see what... I want to figure out what the... Well, because this is definitely not... This has got me concerned. So, I want to do a check to tell me what the best... Would it be best to go inside the house? Would it be best to go to the barrel? Can I do a perception check or what an insight check?
Right, so go ahead, give me a perception check.
Like, what would be my best option as far as hiding but still being able to see these guys?
Right, so go ahead and give me a perception check. Cool.
And I critted it! Do I still get the crit even though I get the -4?
Yeah. You still
Sweet.
do.
Okay.
The building next to you, as you're trying to look for a spot, you notice that the door is slightly ajar. So you could probably enter this building, and it is the second floor. So you could probably get to the second floor and look into without causing
You can be pretty certain it's vacant because all the villagers have fled.
Right. Yeah. I would still be able to make all that movement within this turn?
No, by your next turn.
What if I went ahead and used my dash?
You just have to give me another stealth check. But yeah, you could do it, but it would be another stealth check.
Would it be stealth check just straight or with advantage still?
It's just straight, without advantage.
Oh, man. Damn it.
So would you like to wait a turn, or would you like to try it now?
Well, they can only move so far. I think... is there at least a place... I want to tuck up against the building. Can I at least do that right now?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's what I'll do, and I'll wait.
Okay. All right, so you want inside against the building, and then we'll move on to Andal. So Andal, you just dodged away from his last spin attack or swing attack. What would you like to do, sir?
Yeah, I'm gonna swing around the shield shove again. Oh.
Right.
-4 is still pretty nasty. Oh, I rolled.
What was his? I keep forgetting what his strength was. But you know what? Why don't I just roll it? Keep forgetting I have a. Okay. Yeah. So you try to do another shove to get him off balance, but this time he was able to. He uses the flat end of his blade to basically push you off.
Okay. Okay. And then, I'll be swinging.
Oh man,
Really?
What the heck?
how does that turn red?
How's that?
And still
How's
give
that
you an
red?
18.
It's
Yeah.
it's the one. It's the one
From the 4, from the
from the
bless.
But that was a
bless.
20, wasn't it?
No, he rolled a. If it's an 18, that means you rolled a 22. No.
No, let's see. I rolled a 14.
20 plus. Yeah, it says 20
A
plus.
14.
Oh, 14.
Oh,
Okay.
the D4 was a 1.
D4
Yeah,
was
the
a 1.
D4 was a
Right.
1.
That's why it's
Yeah.
red like that.
Right.
Okay.
So you rolled it. You actually
I rolled a 14.
18.
Plus the other modifiers, and it gave me an 18.
18. All right. So 18.
Wow.
Okay. So yeah.
Dang.
So you strike back with Drake Thorn. We'll say that he parries it, but as your sword slides down off of the parry, you're able to strike probably like his forearm damage,
Okay.
like his forearm. So go ahead, give me damage.
Oh, damage is right there. It's 19.
Oh, it's a 19. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And is that you have another attack, or is that
Yep.
the only?
Yep. One more attack.
Okay.
So
that-
I think I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay, use inspiration.
You have
'cause
mine
I don't,
too.
I don't. Wait, is that a crit? No, never mind.
That's
never
not a
mind,
crit.
never mind.
That's just you roll a
the,
4.
the, the, four- the,
Oh,
the
okay.
crit and the failure thing are
We all
freaking me
do
out a
that
little
on
bit.
attacks.
Right. Yeah.
So I got 4 on the one and and the 1 on the other 4.
Right. Yeah. It's like me out too. Okay. So
Uh,
it's 19 damage. Okay.
Yeah, only 19 damage. Okay.
All right. So
You're doing damn good. He hasn't even touched you yet.
Right.
Well, yeah, we have to see what happens when he
Now
does,
it's his
though.
turn again. Right? Like, oh my god. It's his
Right.
turn.
So he parries your first strike, but he took some damage off of that, and then as he pushed you off again, that's when you probably struck with Drake Thorn again, and then almost as a counter movement, he steps in and he thrusts his blade towards your chest, and then he's gonna actually hold on a second. Let me go ahead and do the. Wait, did I do that wrong? Yes, I did do it wrong. Oh, because I don't have an attack macro. Nice. First one. Wow, really? Okay.
Miss it.
Right. So, he thrusts first with his great sword. You're able to sidestep, dodge again, and then he swings again. He parallel swings over you. It almost nicks you across your cheek, and then as you're probably tumbling out of this defense, I guess that you did, he turns around and almost like in a frustration, he yells out, and you see him flourish his sword again, and he takes another strike at you. He actually action surged and
Okay.
comes down with the sword again, with the great sword again, and you still coming out of this tumble, and you hear the sword hit the floor right where you once were. And now he's just in frustration. He's like totally frustrated. He's like, oh.
Not to give too much, but if he action surged and he has 2 attacks normally,
He has another attack.
he has 1 attack. Yeah.
Right.
You don't have to tell him that, you know. Chris knows the rules.
Right. But even then, he still missed.
Nice. Okay. Well, at least I know that's out of the way now. Unless he's like level 20. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't give me any ideas.
Then then it's back to.
Then
it's
it'll
my
be
turn again,
back
isn't
to Argwin. Right. So what do you do now, Argwin?
Have they gotten any closer?
They're starting to come closer. You first see a large group of kobolds trickling in right here, probably like we'll say like a dozen of them, and then you're starting to see the spearmen, which you thought were 5, but is actually a lot more. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Natural 20 years, come on! I could do this all day. Please, keep going.
Right.
Taking
So
20s.
I'll
it's
take 20s. Hey, even with a -4, I'll take a 20.
right.
It's
So
still a crit.
what was you thought were like 4 or 5 spearmen actually is a larger group. We'll say about 20 to 25 of them, and they seem to be in a circular formation. And you do remember seeing that one person that's there in the middle. They're giving this person like a berth of like 5 feet on all sides, basically, like I said, like a defensive formation. And then there's a couple groups of, I will say, like mercenaries, but these mercenaries you have not seen them before in the raiding party. They seem more well armored. They have shields and a plate mail. You see a couple of them have long swords. So this seems to be like an elite group that's heading towards what you probably inferring or towards the keep.
Could I do a history check to see if I recognize the company of mercenaries?
Sure.
Or what I mean, is that history?
Yeah. How are you drawing
Oh.
recollections of what you've seen so
Oh,
far
yes.
during the raid? You, like I said, you haven't seen these guys at all, but you might have seen like the sigil that they bear, and they're mostly dressed in black, so they're reminiscent of the black cultists, but they do have like spots of like purple tunics and stuff like that. So that's giving them the rank that they're part of like elite bodyguard. So you'd safe to assume that maybe they're escorting a leader from what you've mustered from interviewing that cultist that's currently at the keep.
Do I see the leader themselves?
You see that one leader in the middle of that formation of spearmen.
I'm assuming a purple robe.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, I'm going to. You said I can get up to the second floor.
Yes.
I would like to get up to the second floor.
Okay, that's fine. You get to the second floor. No need for stealth check because you're within the building. They don't really know that your presence there anyway.
And I am Do I get a better vantage point from here now?
You definitely do. As you make it up to the second floor, when you look out the window again, I mean, that large group of kobolds, it almost looks like it's doubling in size because more are coming in, and then that formation of spearmen with the different, like, looks like pockets of these groups of mercenaries, these elite guards. Aside from the spearmen, they're basically escorting this person dressed in purple. They're currently, let me get rid of this token. They're currently congregating here right now.
Okay. I hate to be the guy that does that, but can you give me a little bit of a circle to show me kind of?
What do you mean circle? Like?
Well, just kind of so I can see what I mean. Like, are they starting to spread out? Are they still staying together? I mean, like, there's the kobolds, right? And then there's the guard that's around this person in purple, right?
Right. Well, we'll say that the guards, they're still making their way through here. So as of right now, what you see here is like kobolds and probably a couple pockets.
So all I'm seeing, so in this center square right here is just kobolds right now.
Mostly kobolds, yeah.
But the advanced guard, for lack of a better term, is right here, and then whoever is they're escorting is around in here.
Right. We'll say yeah. So you could say that like probably by next turn they'll be like in the center of town. So like these look like they're making a slow progression towards the keep.
Okay, so in another turn, where will the kobolds be? Like up in here?
No.
Like right here, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right in there. Oh, so still 30 feet or so.
Yeah.
But right in the center of this. Okay, wow, holy shit. Is there any chance I could talk to Rana? Since she was my glorious.
No, remember that was a vision. So yeah, that's the other
mechanism. And Rana's not there either.
Right.
Rana's
Well, yeah, but me and Rana were fucking. We were on the same page. We killed it. If it wasn't for Rana, I would have died. I was hoping maybe I could still have that connection. I'm trying to think of something. Dude, this is not good, guys. Okay, so yeah, I am preparing a fireball.
You're preparing a fireball. Okay.
And that's okay? Oh, well, before I do that, is there a way? I'm on the second floor. Is there a way out the back door?
You would have to come down through the building. Yeah, and we'll say that there's a back door, maybe at least a window that you can get out of.
But I would have to come down. But if I come downstairs, they still can't see me, though, right?
Right.
As long as I stay relatively away from the window. Well, I'm invisible too, so.
Right. Just remember, you're preparing this fireball, so it's starting to create and illuminate a light in that room.
And once you cast, you're visible.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. No, I don't want to do that then. Never mind. No. Damn it. I am going to stay on the second floor, but there is a way for me to get out if I need to in the back, out the back door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just holding then, but I am holding an action.
Now, what's the action?
My fireball, but I
You're
don't
gonna
want to. I don't want to.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, you know.
Can I hold a fireball without actually going through all that, or do I just? I mean.
If you're gonna hold a fireball, I have to know what the trigger is, but you still have a choice to actually let it go. But since you're holding it, you are technically casting it.
Okay,
so
well then
come
no,
out of invisibility.
no,
yeah.
then I won't do that. No, then
Okay.
I won't do that. No.
Okay.
All right, I'm definitely paying attention. If I see as soon as I see the person in the middle of the group of the guys with the spears, I would like to know.
Okay, we'll see by the next turn. All right, so we're gonna go back to the fight. Endel, it is your goal. This half dragon is almost looks like he's screaming in frustration. I mean, the rest of the party, you guys notice that the group behind him, they're almost like amazed at or kind of confused at why their leader, in a sense, is having a tough time with Endel.
Mm-hmm.
So you see them like look at each other like they're like talking amongst themselves, that kind of thing.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try shoving again. There we go. That's a little bit better.
Oh yeah, that is a lot better. Oh,
There you go.
get this.
Knock him down.
That's actually a crit on the.
Oh, that is a crit.
Yeah, that's 20. Sweet.
That's
20.
Endo.
Right. So as you I'm gonna say that you probably you took advantage of his desperation,
Frustration, yeah.
Yeah, frustration, and you charged towards him, and I only rolled a 9, so you're able to, if you want to, you can actually knock him down.
Yeah, I am gonna knock him down this time.
All right. So
and
push out, knock him down. You call.
That means no damage, but
no, he takes the
I
damage.
take damage. Yeah.
oh, okay.
He takes the 9 points of damage there.
And if he fails the strength or dex check, he's prone.
No, he already did.
He already did. I only rolled a 9.
Yeah.
Right.
On his back.
Right. So you just showed them down on his back.
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
I will say you have fallen. Do you yield?
And as he's laying down there, and you're probably, I'm assuming you're probably holding Drake.
Yeah, Drakethorn is extended towards him. Yeah.
And you see the rage in his eyes. He's like, and then you see him bow his head. He's like, yes.
Okay. Then see that the prisoner is released, and take your men from this field.
Right. And then he doesn't say anything to you, but you notice in his body language that he's agreeing to what you're saying. So he looks back at the kobold that's holding the woman, and they let her go, and she runs towards the keep. Right. So everybody behind the wall pyramid, they're all cheering.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You see a couple kobolds. They encircle this the half dragon, and they're helping him up to his feet. Right. And then as he's making his exit, he turns around and he looks at you. And your name?
Andal Smith of the company The Iron Fist.
Well, Andal Smith, I will not forget you. I will not underestimate the next time we meet.
I will not forget you either. What is your name?
And he says, Langderosa Cyanwrath. And then they slowly turn around and they make their exit. And then as soon as the kobolds that encircle him, they go through the group and they slowly make their way out of town. So they basically go down the road and they're going to take the road down. So you guys are out of initiative at the well, Andal is, and Langderosa.
Well done, my friend. Well done.
Right, Argo. You hear the crowd cheer, and you know that this cheering is I mean, for lack of better description, is human, not creature. So you probably find another window, and you look over, and you see Andal. At the moment, you see Andal. He was standing over Cyanwrath, and you saw when Cyanwrath yielded. So then, what do you do?
I go back to the other window, and what's going on with this procession?
Right. So when you make it out towards the other window, you see this group, the spearmen and the I'll say the officer. They're about here, and they're basically, I guess, like holding their ground, holding their position. You see a few kobolds. They scatter in direction to the south west. So basically, get my ruler to. I don't know. Can you see this? My ruler too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you see a couple of them, maybe like a group of like 5 to 6 of them, make their way down here. From your position too, you also see. I mean, it's not like they just go. It's not like the group that was in front of the keep just goes down this particular road. I mean, they slowly go away. So within a couple of moments, you will see that the group of kobolds here, they catch up with a group over here, and maybe you'll see them within eyes view right over. Let me try pinging. Probably they're like right here in a group, and you see them like they're discussing something. Probably discussing the result of the fight. And if you wait like a few, maybe like 2-3 minutes more, you see that same group of kobolds go back to this large group here, and you see some interactions between them and the guards. And then you wait a couple, maybe like another 2 minutes. You see that the elite guards and basically this whole procession is going back from where they came.
Do I see the leader?
You did see the leader, so you can give me a perception check if you wanted to know if you recognize who this leader is, or a better assumption who she or who he.
Oh, do I get advantage because I'm invisible? I gotta try. Come on.
No, I mean there was like a moment or so where you thought you might have got a clear view of this person, but one thing that you do discern about this person, I mean, aside from the group that's guarding her, which are fairly big brutes, this person is almost small in stature. Not saying that she's like in height, but like compared to the guards that are guarding her. Oh, that's the other thing too. You notice that she's probably a female. That's why she's smaller in stature.
Chris,
Do I
I
have?
think saw this female before.
Do I have a pretty good assumption that this is the one I saw when the dragon
And-
attacked? As
Yeah,
the
and I
dragon
think
was
you
leaving?
fireballed her and they retreated.
Right.
Oh, no, I don't think I ever got a chance to fireball her.
Oh, okay.
I'm hoping I get one
Somebody
right now.
launched something over there, knocked her down, but not out.
You do recognize her from the first time you saw her in that square.
Okay, so I'm all right. So I saw a purple robe.
Yes.
I don't expect you guys to come save me. So, yeah, I'm gonna launch a fireball right at that purple robe.
You'll launch a fireball at the purple robe? Okay. Let's go ahead and give me...
I think that's about the only thing I can do. Well, I guess I already said it, so I have to do it. But yeah.
Steve, one problem though. You don't have any of your spells.
Yeah, I
That's
do.
right. Yes.
Yeah, I do.
I thought you didn't when we
No,
got
because I
resurrected.
never got a chance. The only thing I was letting off was cantrips because I was shooting. I couldn't let off any fireballs or anything. I've still got 2 fireballs.
Okay, I just
That's
thought
why I
when you're
asked him,
resurrected,
because-
you're back, but you don't have any of your spells. So you've like lost them.
Well, that's why I asked. Do
Like,
I have hit
process.
points? You said no sorcery points, but I still have any spells I had. So
Yeah,
my
any spells
spell
that he did have, he still has.
All right, cool.
So I've still got 2 fireballs and a level 2 spell.
Okay. So go ahead and give me the... What is it? I got to do a...
Well, I was gonna look and see if maybe I had something else that would maybe disable or something, but I don't. I definitely don't have that because that's not how I am. But yeah, no. Once I see the purple robe, I mean, I want her to get as close as possible.
Well,
And once I know
Uh-huh.
that it's who I think it is, my assumption is pretty good, then that's when I'm gonna let it go,
Okay.
and I'm gonna center it on her.
All right. So, well, what you do know is like she's still about right, or we'll say not right there. It's about right here.
Okay, let me check distance. No, I think we're good, dude.
All right, and then
150 feet. So, since I have the opportunity, well, I don't have any sorcerer points. Never mind. Damn. All right. They're retreating though, right?
yes.
What's Misty Step? 30 feet. Damn it. Man, I really. Katie's still missing.
Katie's missing at the moment. Yes.
What? How much does Agar know about that? He just knows that she went off with this guy to go look for his family, and then something happened and she's gone. We see traces that maybe she was kidnapped.
Yes. Okay, so are you actually?
Yeah, no, Agar's launching a fireball.
You are launching a fireball. Okay, so
Yeah.
what do I need to do? So what is the? Let me see here. Okay. So let me just do a couple rolls here.
And it's centered on her.
Okay, so first let me do a. Okay. You're coming out of.
Yeah, and I'm no longer invisible, so.
Mm-hmm.
Do they get disadvantaged because I was invisible? Or I guess it wouldn't really matter because it's a dex check anyways.
Right. So as you were culminating the spell and you're casting it, the person in the purple robe, they were retreating. All of a sudden she puts her hand up, and the group stops. Right. And right when that happens, she turns her gaze at the building in your direction. She probably can't see you there, but she knows there's something there. And then you start to slowly come out of your invisibility as you're culminating the fireball spell. So then there's an illumination happening on the second level of this building, right? And as you let go this fireball spell, as you're about to let go of this fireball spell, I need you to give me a. Let me see if I can find it. I believe it might be a wisdom check, but let me check.
Hey, sidebar. I want to call bullshit on roll 20.
Why?
Roll 8d6, and he's got a 2, a 2, a 2, a 2, a 2, and 2 1s.
Right.
That's
How is that random?
bullshit. It's not.
No,
Right.
it's not.
That's not fair, man. That should be like fucking at least 25.
Yeah.
86. I mean, son of a bitch. It's 48.
It's not random. It happens far too often to be random.
Hey, Chris, if I were to set up a webcam and get my own dice, would you let me roll?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's the other thing I was gonna say. You guys want to?
Because I'm really starting to see that. Yeah, this roll 20 shit is not fucking even fair, dude.
Well, guys, here's an example. I play in a long-running Pathfinder game every Thursday afternoon. I play a paladin in that game, a tiefling paladin, and I get, I'm 9th level, I get 5d6 for lay on hands. I can't even tell you the number of times that I've had, like, 2 1s, a 2, a 3, and all this, and it happens so often that there's no way in hell it's random.
Dude, my fireball never hits above 20.
I think you did hit a 26
No, we could probably go back through the fucking chat log, and I guarantee you, dude, maybe 2-3 times my fireball has hit for more than fucking 20.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
If you guys want, well, I mean, we're just gonna do the honor system, or you just show me your die as you roll, whatever. But yeah.
Well, no, I'm cool. I mean, I got a webcam, and I'd probably have to go buy. Wait, D6. Oh no, I got D6. No, I mean, but maybe not 8 of them motherfuckers, but I mean, but I would be cool with doing the webcam, and I mean, honor system, whatever. I mean, fuck, I'll take a picture and then upload the son of a bitch if you really want me to.
No, we'll do honor system, but I mean,
I mean, that's why it's like fireball. Yeah, let's fireball. Oh, 18
right. I'm
damage.
I'm fine with it if you guys want to roll, and then I think there's like an app where you can. There was another app for Google Hangout, but that's something we can talk about.
I don't do cell phones.
No, not on Google, not on the actual Google Hangouts where you can actually post what you rolled. But
Yeah, there's another app I've heard of for Google Hangouts that you can roll online.
Yeah, online. And I don't know if that's better or worse, but I've seen a couple of YouTubers use it.
Yeah, that's ridiculous though, man.
But yeah, if you guys want to roll, that's fine with me. Or if you're fine with just using roll 20, that's cool with me too. Yeah, that's another detail I was going to discuss with you guys later on after the session. But I need you, as of right now, to go give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, just wisdom? Oh my god. Oh my. I've already got a -1, dude. Shit. 20. Oh. No. Alright. Well, I got screwed.
All right. So, as you're about to release this fireball, you feel. Wait, hold on a second. I'm trying to remember. You're human, right?
No, I'm elf. High elf.
High elf.
I am immune to charm, sleep, confusion.
You're not immune to charms and sleep. You're immune to sleep. You have advantage on charms.
Yeah, advantage.
Right. Hold on, let me look. Sorry. I'm sorry.
So,
you're right. I said that wrong.
She's casting a. Hold on a second.
I get advantage on saves versus charms, and I'm immune to magic sleep.
Okay. She's casting hold person on you.
That's not a charm.
Okay. So, right. So as you're about to release this fireball, I mean it's still in your hand. You suddenly are paralyzed and you can't move. And she's almost doing like the Darth Vader kind of choke thing, but you're not taking damage, but she's basically doing that hold. And as she does this, she with her other free hand, she kind of like directs a couple of the spearmen in the direction of the building you're in.
Wow. But I'm basically paralyzed right now?
You are paralyzed for a moment.
And how many guys is she? I can still see and everything though, right?
Right. Well, let's say that there's a large group coming down on the building. So the kobolds are there. They're probably starting to surround the building, and the elite, but they're not making any way into the building. They're probably going to wait for the guards, the elite guards, to make their way. So there's probably a couple of spearmen that's heading your direction.
Okay.
Again, so let's go ahead and do this, guys. Go ahead and let's go roll.
Well, I think I might have one more thing I can do.
Right. Well, anyway, just go ahead. Everybody roll initiative as we
Oh, damn.
sort
No.
this new thing out.
Doesn't work.
It's actually -4, right?
So if... Oh, wow. Wow, dude, nice.
Yeah, that should be -4. Why didn't that?
It's
go
not
away?
letting me click
Oh, it's
my...
not there. Yeah.
Oh,
It's not letting me click my token. Oh,
It's not letting you click
never
your
mind.
token?
Never mind.
yeah. So yeah, I should have -4 on that. Yeah. So.
Really? Nah, see, that's kind of basic.
Ooh. Is that got my -4? Damn it. Well, still 17.
Yeah, I thought that the sheet would be strong enough to actually include that because it's basically an ability check, but no, it isn't smart enough.
That's fine.
Right.
I'll
So yeah, I'm 17 too.
Okay, I call shenanigans, dude. Look at that.
Right, no shit. 321s. Come on, man.
21s.
Random my ass.
Well, it's 21s off of different rolls. I got a crit. I rolled
Well,
a 20.
true enough. Oh, true enough. Yeah.
18,
Well, we have different.
I
That's
rolled a
numbers, too.
17.
Yeah,
Right.
You rolled an 18. It looks like.
yeah.
Right.
And Kyron rolled a 7.
I
Oh.
rolled 7.
See, crit on initiative should mean automatically you get like a
Alright.
sneak attack or something.
No, do we have penalties on our initiative too, guys?
yeah.
Yeah.
Is
All
it?
right. It didn't calculate mine in, so mine would be at a 17.
17.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
have plus
adjusted it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Yeah.
I'll fix mine.
Okay, so I didn't get the fireball spell off.
No, it's still in your hand.
Okay, so I haven't used the slot yet?
Nope.
But it's still in my hand, ready to go, right?
As right now, it probably will dissipate if you don't, or we'll see what's gonna happen.
Well, I mean, I'm paralyzed, but I can still concentrate, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think
So I could, in theory, hold the ball. I mean, yeah, I can't really do anything with it, but I could at least hold it there.
Yeah, you
Right.
can hold it there. Yeah.
Okay, well, then that's what I'm doing.
I think Agar should be 17.3. Do you have a 3 for your dex?
3 decks, yeah.
Yeah.
17.3, sorry.
17.3.
Oh, I thought I had clicked that on the sheet. Does it? Oh, this sheet doesn't let you do that.
No.
Does it? No, it might on the attributes and abilities, doesn't it? Does it let you do the tiebreaker? No, lame.
No.
Right. So, as back at the keep, I mean, probably by now, most of this. Well, let's see. He's gone. He's not here no more.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Can I take that icon off me?
yeah, you probably can.
It doesn't mean anything, right? It was from earlier or last time.
Yeah. Well, Roll20's lagging a little bit.
Really? I mean, Katie doesn't have an eagle or a wolf or anything right now. Come on. Like, if she was kidnapped, her eagle would come find me straight away.
Unless it's with her.
Yeah, and it's not a sentient creature any more than a normal one.
No. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
it's not like a paladin's mount.
yeah, but I've been around. I mean, I raised Katie. I raised her eagle, or wolf, or whatever Chris decides it to be. But
All right, guys, hold on. I just got to
when she actually found her companion, Agar was with her.
Mm-hmm.
So he would be
maybe. I mean,
somewhat bonded to it.
This
Anytime Katie got in trouble, her companion would know to come get me.
Maybe it's following at a distance and then.
Well, it could be. I mean, fuck, you could be dead. You know, that's up to Chris.
It could be dead. It could be following. Maybe it returned to you and you were dead, and it went back to her.
Right. There you go. Right. It came back looking for me and was like, well, Agar's gone, so.
Yeah.
Right.
So there's a bunch of reasons why it might not be here. But if you want to hold on to hope, maybe it's tracking her, and
That's
then
my
it will
hope.
then find you again somehow,
Right. See.
and then lead you to her.
Right.
That could be your hope.
All right. So before we actually start off this new round, let's go take a quick. Oh crap! What time is it? Ooh, actually, you know what?
I know.
Oh, Kyron, do you need to go?
Yep.
All right. Well, I guess we'll call this a good stopping point, as Arguin is
And the thing
at
is,
the moment.
Sorry, guys. I have to go with my. Dude, the girl in purple is on my list.
yeah.
All right.
I was hoping I'd hit her.
Mm-hmm.